Hey everyone, Mo here. Just doing a quick video to give you a tour walkthrough of my audio setup. Gonna run you through all the mics that I'm using, the audio interfaces, how they're all connected, the settings panel, and a quick overview of the acoustics of this fine studio I'm in, the Mocha Lounge, aka my garage. Anyway, hopefully this is for the Reaper thread, but hopefully we can all learn from each other and exchange ideas, especially some of you more experienced drummers out there that have been recording for a while. I'll do a separate video on just the settings panel that came with the Tascam interfaces, and I'll show you some screenshots and maybe a screen recorder of my what I've got in Reaper and some of the results I've been getting. Anyway, thanks for watching, and looking forward to everybody's input, and hope we can all learn from each other and go from there. Take care. Alright, so here's the digital reference mic set that I've been using. Picked up a couple of sets of these, one at full price, one at half price. And it's been a pretty good kit overall. It's got everything you need. A couple of condensers, 4 tom mics, and a bass mic with all the tom stands. These condenser mics right here are pretty cool. Been really impressed with those. Been a couple of tracks that I've had to cut out the tom mics and just go with the condensers. And that bass drum mic is not too bad either. I haven't, if I mess with the settings, I can get a good sound on it. I've been experimenting with different placement on it, but not a bad mic. It comes with this cool, nifty little case. So for a starter set, not bad. I think I've recently added the E602 second generation Evolution mic. Right now I've just got it sitting just inside the porthole, and before I was experimenting with different placement with that digital reference, middle of the bass, pointing it towards the beater, pointing it towards the edge, with various results. So we'll see what happens with this thing. I haven't really put it to its full potential just yet, other than those 5 soundcheck videos. Alright, so here is a general overview of the kit overall. See, each tom has its own mic mounted onto the rim. Typically I'd have my second snare right there, got a bunch of junk moved out of the way, onto the main snare. You got your old trusted Shure SM57, which I just picked up a couple weeks ago, and been experimenting with the direction of those mics. I saw a live lesson on Dremio where they had the mics pointed away from each other, I guess to avoid any phasing issues. You can see how close they are to the cymbals, but I guess that's fine. You'll get a little bleed, which is not bad. You got your overheads right there, the right one about 3.5 feet from the snare, and the left it's not properly placed right now. Like I said, I got a bunch of junk moved around. Here's the other side, looking from the left side. Like I said, that left mic is not properly placed. It's usually shifted over a little bit more to the left, kind of about right there. Try to keep both condensers, overheads the same height. Like I said, I've been really impressed with those DR mics. And then I got a condenser from the second kit onto the hi-hat, which is the first time I've used that configuration. Alright, moving on to the interfaces. I've got the Tascam series that just came out last year, the 16x8 and the 2x2. The 2x2 came in a bundle with those headphones that you see there, and these and one of these condenser mics. I ended up buying 2 bundles so I could have 2 mics. It was a hell of a deal on those for $90 for the whole bundle. So you can see I got the condensers, the overheads now going into the 2x2, which are daisy chained into the 16 by 8 through these patch cords or patch cables or whatever. Probably not the best setup, but you know what, it works. So far so good. I don't have a SPDIF connection like the other interfaces. Nonetheless, both of them together give me enough room to do what I have to do with all the mics. And as you can see there, they're going to the computer via USB, and that is the settings panel that I will get into later. Alright, so you've seen my mic setup. Now I'll give you a quick tour of the studio itself, the room. You can see it's a garage. The Mocha Lounge studio is a garage with the Cleat Museum hanging on one of the beams. You can tell by all the wood you see there on the roof, it's not the most acoustically fit environment. There's my office, my hangout, my workspace, my little practice area when I don't feel like sitting at the kit. And somewhere over there is my Dremio library. There it is. Oh, look at that, right next to the Febreze to remind myself how much I stink. Alright. Keep plugging, man, keep plugging. A little Marine Corps pride, some old posters, and yay, everybody loves Rush, good to go. And some drum off posters that I snagged. And look at that, right in the middle. Woohoo! Alright, a little Christmas card from Dremio, thank you guys. And of course, the man himself, Mr. Tony Royster Jr. Anyway, yeah, I tried to add some of those foam panels to the garage door to kind of muffle the sound a little bit, but I don't think it's doing a whole lot of good. Anyway, there you go.